Hello, welcome to the podcast. It's your host, Marcus Amadeus. This is the Ask Amadeus podcast. Every month we do a real estate newsletter kind of recapping what's going on in the market. This episode is going to be more specifically about real estate. So if you like those things, tune in. We're going to talk about mortgage rates, what's happening upstate, New Jersey, in New York City, and then also nationwide. We're going to talk about Denver, Miami, Southern California, and we have a couple new listings on the market right here. So that's what we're going to get into this week. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy. All right, and we're back. So a couple notes I wanted to talk about for Q1. Q1 is wrapping up, I think, tomorrow, March 31st. So 2021, already a quarter of the way over. Time has been going fast and slow with this last COVID year, but I think this milestone of a year is great for everybody. And, it's just like a psychological hurdle. You did what you got to do. So a couple notes coming for the market. Interest rates bottomed out earlier this year, maybe around December, January, at around 2.88 for 30 years. But now it is back. Interest rates are creeping back up. Mortgage rates for the 30-year fixed are now above 3 again. I anticipate it going up more. I'm not a future teller. I'm not a mortgage person. Talk to your mortgage professional. But, this is up to, quarter to a half to a third of a percent more. And listen, that's a significant jump in your monthlies. And, a lot of people, they get held up on the sticker price. But if you're taking advantage of the historically low interest rates, mortgage rates tend to be more important over time. So that is a note. Get out there if you want to get a home in this very heavy seller's market, especially in the suburbs. A lot of competition. I have someone who's looking outside of Boston right now. It's been like 4 or 5 homes that they haven't got because of outbidding. Come with your pre-approval letter. Get ready to go. Talk to your real estate agent and know where you're going to be. Manhattan and Brooklyn had one of the strongest quarters in 6 years, specifically Manhattan. Brooklyn didn't really have as much of a downturn in as compared to other places. Less density, townhomes, things like that. But a lot of these major real estate brokerage firms were reporting hold on. Alexa, off. Jeez, Alexa, always running everything. A lot of these major brokerage firms saw, drop in revenue down 20, 30%. But now, listen, first quarter of the new year, strongest quarter in 6 years. Larger spaces in Manhattan are getting lots of bids. The luxury market is definitely trending back. It's been 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of consistent contract activity up above 4 million. That's great. It's just 1 or 2 weeks is a blip. 2, 3 months, that's a trend. That's great. Westchester, upstate, and New Jersey suburbs continue to experience very low inventory for buyers, and it's a seller's market, okay? They're something under $1 million, under $700,000. I mean, it's tough. It's tough out there for buyers. So be out there, be ready. I'm very curious to see what this spring market's going to do. Are some homeowners going to come back to the city? Once you buy a house, people are settled in. They like the suburban lifestyle. It compressed the timeline for a lot of people who were thinking about moving out anyways, young families, just suburban type people. And then, you go to upstate New York. I went up to go to upstate to look at a house to buy. It was $229,000. 3 days offer. Before the time I could even get up there to take a look, it was a beautiful house. I'm upset, but there will always be more. It's okay. Leasing activity is rebounding, but renters in the city, Brooklyn, Hoboken, New Jersey, continue to be in the driver's seat. It's a renter's market, especially if you have like a luxury high-rise. Landlords are eager to fill vacancies. Luxury high-rises are offering 2 to 4 months free with incentives like not paying for gym things that you used to have to do, not having to pay a broker. I suggest definitely if you're looking at a luxury high-rise, use a broker. No reason not to. Get a little bit off the rent, have them negotiate for you, manage it, and you'll get 2 to 4 months free. Easy. No problem. This is, this last week, this is another one that I thought was very interesting. The Suez Canal blocked up, global trade, not good, not a good thing. Okay, it's been 6-7 days. It was freed, but they said it's going to take several days for it to open back up. Just go. Things are on back order. Even like doorknobs at Home Depot are on back order. And the real story of like global trade right now, we're having trade war with China. This huge boom in home building and suburban flight through the COVID year has made the cost of building much higher. The cost of lumber has skyrocketed due to COVID building boom and the supply chain disruption. Some types of lumber saw a 190% increase over the past year, making it one of the largest increases in 70 years. I don't have the specific number pulled up, but I was reading this earlier that this is making the cost of new construction between $25,000 and $30,000 more expensive than previous years. That also means if you are selling an older house that needs work, that means your bottom line is also going to go down because people are going to want to make the improvements, and turnkey is what people want. Or, the millennials, a lot of people want it. It's easier just move in. It makes more sense with low interest rates. So that is something that people need to consider. Drywall as well. Drywall becoming more expensive. But lumber is the big thing. 190% increase. Give me a break. Okay. Last but not least, summer rentals are still in the COVID frenzy. The story of last year, Airbnb went public. People want second homes. They're not giving. Some people wanted to just rent. Some people just want to get away for a little bit. But long-term summer rentals in and around major cities have been completely booked up. The Jersey Shore, brokers are telling me booked up way earlier than recently. Hamptons, Nantucket, Cape Cod, Cape May, upstate New York, getting a premium, cashing in on the Airbnb COVID boom. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, in our next segment right here, we're talking about national news. National news. So as you know, I'm licensed in New Jersey and in New York. I also help with second home purchases, Airbnb purchases, and relocations through our vetted broker network. We helped a friend of ours buy in LA this year, in Denver. We've done it in San Antonio last year. So it's a free service. We set you up with the best local real estate agents and professionals, and help it move along. Help the sale move along. It's an extra layer of support, and you get to hang out with me and my team. Come on. Denver housing market remains tough nut to crack for the first-time buyers. Denver has been one of these housing markets who's just gone crazy. Its inventory is like 2 weeks. That was actually it was a month ago. So it's just very tough for first-time buyers. A lot of millennials moving there. Home price has gone up like 15 to 30% depending on which neighborhoods you're in. And this is one of these reasons is that people like the lifestyle there. It's a city, but you still have access to world-class skiing, hiking, sunshine all day. And a big thing is the blend of income taxes and home ownership taxes. Colorado is one of the cheapest states to own property in. I mean, some of these multi-million-dollar houses have taxes of like $1,500 a year in property taxes in like the mountains. Your property taxes in Denver will be like $1,200 for a $700,000 house. And that makes it really attractive for first-time buyers taking advantage of low interest rates. When you have low taxes, low interest rates, it definitely pushes up the ticket price compared to other markets. It's just economics, man. And the job market there has just been on fire. So if you need to get a house in Denver, be prepared, get a buyer's agent. You are going to look at multiple bids. Again, another one, Denver and Austin. Austin is one of the hottest markets in the country. It's kind of becoming like a little mini LA. It's been the number one place where, people the last couple of years, the California to Texas flight has been very real. Anyone who says it's not is not paying attention. And Austin has been the spot. I think it has to do with tech companies like Google, Etsy, eBay. They have their markets headquarters down there, or big offices. Tesla relocated there. He's making some sort of like big suburb outside of it. Lake Austin is beautiful. A lot of traffic, But that's okay. It's okay. You're gonna have something you have to deal with. But they also have the colleges down there. The job market's hot, and no income taxes. That's great. Miami's also been one of these meccas for fleeing COVID restrictions because it's been pretty much open. They never closed the schools, and the housing prices are relatively low compared to other places. And they've been trying to entice new business. Like I know the crypto has been one thing that the mayor of Miami is really trying to entice companies to come there, getting tax benefits. A lot of YouTubers slash anti-Hollywood LA people have been moving there, big personalities, because it's sunny, you can shoot videos, it's relatively affordable, and no income taxes, okay? Texas has relatively high property taxes compared to Miami, but they do have no income. Miami is a little bit more affordable, but housing price, actual home prices dipped, but condo prices are still on the rise. I mean, you'll see things like obviously big celebrities, buying homes for $40 million on the waterfront, $30 million. So Miami housing prices taking a dip on houses, but condo prices are still rising. In Southern California as well, San Diego, the suburbs of LA, people want bigger homes. People are getting off the sideline who are renting. They want to be in control of their house. They know they're going to be working from home for a little while longer. And in Southern California, it's just you're for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, you're going to have an older bungalow that you need to renovate. That's just the situation. But that's hopefully that will open up some. Hopefully that they change some of the housing policies in Southern California, because besides for New York and Southern California, the red tape to build in these areas is very difficult. It just is. The government's involved. If you just go Google it, the city of LA is involved in multiple housing corruption schemes from the top down. Don't even get me started on Gavin Newsom's mortgage swap that he did during COVID, like nobody saw it. Basically, getting a reduced housing price to not pay taxes and then refinancing it to not pay taxes. It's illegal. Shouldn't do that. He got away with it. We won't go there for now. But the work from home thing is it's kind of switching out, all right? So we're seeing places like Morgan Stanley relocating to Florida. We're seeing articles like Goldman relocating to Florida, Morgan Stanley starting the process of moving back. A lot of banks starting the process to move back in New York especially. I know in other cities people are already back. But then you get media companies. I know like NBC's not coming back till next year. A lot of people pushing till September. So that's probably fueling a lot of this summer rental season things. They want to be in and out of the city. Maybe it's only going to be 2 days a week. Places like WeWork's actually kind of trying to go public again because they think they're going to be in the perfect transition of maybe 2 days a week or something like that. So I'm going to be curious how this plays out. I think we're going to have a partial comeback to work, post-vaccine, vaccine passports, and who knows, your work might even make you get one. Okay, let's move on. So just for us and our team, we have 3 sales listings on the market right now. 170 West End, apartment 30D, just shy of $2 million. 3-bed, 2-bath condo in Lincoln Square, 19999 on the market. We already have an offer pending. It is not quite in contract, but listen, come contact with us. The apartment needs a little bit of work, not a ton, but talk to us. We can we can show you for backups. Also in Manhattan, 111 3rd Avenue, 8F, right in the heart of the East Village, Union Square area, studio co-op for $525. Still on the market. We made a recent price reduction about a week and a half ago. And then also we have a 2-family that's almost like a secret 3 because it has a grandfathered in house in the back of South Slope, Greenwood, 283 19th Street, $1.75 million. 2-family. It's great as a rental investment property. It does need some work. It's an older house, $1,899, but the taxes are super low. It's around $4,200 a year. If you use the star tax, it goes under $4,000. So, I mean, where are you going to buy a house like that for under $4,000 of taxes if you live there as a primary residence? You're not. Let's just face it. Okay, and so following up here, also in our newsletter, we promote our listings. We talk about local news. We talk about international news slash national news. And then we kind of profile a few places that I like when I'm looking around. These are other agents' listings, but you can click on them. You can go directly with them. I'd love you to come with us, and we can help you navigate the market. New Jersey, we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Westfield, New Jersey. $634,500 just hit the market. A 7-bed, 4-bath in Montclair, New Jersey. Great town, very close to New York, easy commuting for just under $1 million. And then also a 5-bed, 2-bath in Cranford, New Jersey, $700,000 just hit the market. These are all relatively new within the last week or two, so you want to hop on them. Westchester, Irvington, New York, $850, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. And Hawthorne, New York, $770, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, larger home. Connecticut, Greenwich, a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, and this is a much larger home, 3,300 square feet, almost 3,400 square feet, $2.875 million. Beautiful home. Correction, $2.875 million, not 9. Beautiful home. Contact us, 185 Millbank Ave. And then upstate New York, obviously I love a little country home looking at it, but Livingston Manor, big sprawling estate, $985,000, a 5-bed, 3-bath. Make your compound out there. And then finally Hurley, New York, $995,000, 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,800 square foot home on a nice piece of land. And that's wrapping it up for today. I'm your host, Marcus Amadeus Schott. If you like this podcast, please subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, wherever. At Marcus Amadeus is my social medias. If you want to find me for real estate stuff, go to marcusschott.com. Are you relocating? Are you looking for a second home, Airbnb property? Ask me about our nationwide relocation program. We help you navigate the process of purchasing a home in unfamiliar markets. Our consultation will help you understand the market, narrow your goals, focus on the best areas, and set you up with the most qualified professionals in our pre-screened network of top-rated real estate brokers and professionals. We are associated with the National Association of Realtors, New Jersey Board of Realtors, Long Island Board of Realtors, New York Board of Realtors. We do it all. So please talk to us. And if you like these podcasts, I do it like once a month. Sometimes I do it more. I'll try to be more consistent. But one of our last episodes, which I talk about often, big tech censorship and Zillow, how it's affecting the housing market and how they just really expanded during COVID, like all these other big tech people. So I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon. Bye.